Okay, good day everyone. This is Data Structures and Algorithms, Activity 7 for midterm. For our topic is an implementation of linked list, and we will be discussing its flow using a program we have two programs created, and also with the linked list we will be applying multi-threading and sleep or time function, and also random function. So for the first program,
Um, so the first thing we did was we import random time and threading, and we have a blank queue that will serve as a queue and a list of foods. And we have two different classes here, and the first one is a place thread, which is a functions that imports a random food from the list menu to the queue, and this this function continues to import with a time slip of 0.5 seconds. And the second class, we have the server thread with a time slip of 1 seconds, and it has a function that pop or serve an item queue from the queue, which has a time slip of 2 seconds. And ito nasa baba, this will serve para mag-start yung program. So, try nating i-run. As, ayan. So, as you can see, it, it the program pops a random item from the queue with a time slip of 2 seconds. So, yun lang po para sa exercise 1.
okay, so for exercise 2, this is the display or queue of binaries. So here we imported the function of time, and from threading function we imported its pack. So first we created an empty queue. Then after creating the empty queue, we created a function called front with a variable input x. So inside this function, we inputted print index of x, first index. Next, we created two classes. One class is named as inp, and its variable or arguments is thread, and the other one is out thread. So the functions inside class inp is named as run by self, and the variable num, the purpose of it is to create a timer or a limiter for the loop while, which is it must not exceed 11. So in this loop, it will append a queue for every loop, and the number would be in a binary sequence. And in the out class, the function here, the purpose of its function is for dequeuing the binary, and we applied a exception handling to avoid any error, any unexpected error that might occur. So the loop here, every loop will sleep for 1 second before continuing popping the first index of the front of a queue or rear. Now creating these two classes, we called out the class I and P and set it with the object T1, and another class out and set with object T2. So we started the threads for this T1 and T2 through the use of dot start syntax. So once we run this code, it will display a binary sequence. As you can see, that is the binary sequence for 4 bits. Wait, is it 4 bits? Anyway, that's all.